Russia's war on Ukraine.
Yo, love you all, chat and xQc, xQcl.
Guys, people say there's toes in here at certain times. Guys, people send me DMs and say there's toes in there. And we have to skip certain parts. Oh my god. Okay. 228, all the way through to 306. Then there's two parts. Okay. 228 to 306. Then 859 to 940. Boom, that's it.
We're here in Just Wait.
What do you miss most about home?
My ordinary life, you know, just to drink some coffee in my favorite cafe and to bring my daughter to the kindergarten, just normal stuff.
Oh,
it will never be the same as it was.
It was kind of sad.
Every time the siren is here, I just tell her that it's fireworks. So we need to hide because she's like 5 years old, and I don't want for her to have a trauma.
Smart.
Just fireworks.
Yeah, just fireworks, loud fireworks.
Yeah.
We never know in what time Russia will send missiles or rockets to our territory. Air attack could be launched on Lviv. So now we need to go to find the nearest shelter just to hide.
We're going to a shelter now in the press building.
Holy shit, you actually went there. That's insane.
That was genuinely pretty fucking
Andrew, that is.
Each time it's really scary, especially at the night. Then you want to try to chill and sleep.
Oh, I'm surprised. It's the first time he's ever traveled, I think, in his videos. I mean, outside the US anyway.
Minus 49 months long.
Don't worry, I'm ready.
It is special time for me, for my city, for my country. Last month, three times Russia aggressor attack city Lviv.
Officials in the western Ukrainian city of Lviv say Russian missile strikes hit a fuel storage facility on the outskirts of the city.
We could see dark plumes
Lower
of
check, guys.
smoke
I know what the
rising
US is
into
at,
the
guys.
sky.
228,
For
306. I'm not stupid.
Putin equal Hitler, Russian
Guys, I know Matteo on my toes. Mod sent it.
aggressor attack Ukrainian cities every day.
Global outrage grew today as more horrific revelations surfaced from Bucha, Ukraine.
Guys, I'm gonna go full cam.
The images we are about to show you, and even the descriptions of them, are graphic, disturbing, but they are the devastating reality of Putin's war on the people of Ukraine. The town's mayor saying at least 20 innocent civilians were shot in the back of the head, and that several hundred civilians are buried in the once peaceful commuter town's mass grave.
Basically, a load of the Russian troops that are around, like Kiev, Blast, the region on the front lines there, they've pulled back. For the first time, a lot of the Ukrainian troops have like properly moved in there to see like what's happened.
More
dead
bodies on the street.
Mass graves, over 400 probably civilians, old people, young people. They're finding loads of images of people with their hands tied behind their back, dead in the street.
One more.
It's probably an execution, right? So it's looking like there was a massacre.
Don't hide it then. Good, believe it or not, dude, there's terms of service at some places, like here, okay? We just, even though it's a world news, whatever, we can't show it. Sorry, man.
Isolate Russia. Next 50 years. Russia, it is Nazi country.
Uh-oh.
Headshot. Українці, розстрілюємо Путіна. Не сором промахнутися. Сором не стрельнути. Слава Україні! Слава Україні! Героям слава! Сюди, оцей.
Not bad.
20% цього прибутку йде на фонд «Повертайся живим». Так, якщо маєте можливість, можете на фонд «Повертайся живим» скинути любу, бо тут нема праці. Можете опозоритись.
How did it feel to do that?
Трошки на душі стало легше. Я надію, кількість цих куль поросте в настоящі, і ми її побачимо в мавзолеї або десь закопаною під бетоном. На даний момент ми займаємося гуманітарною допомогою. Якщо мене армія призве, звичайно, я готовий. Ми гуманітарно допомагаємо, там фонд часів «Повернись живим», також порахуємо кошти.
I guess for, a lot of people, they can't be on the front or whatever, but this is their way of donating, this is their way of helping. Everyone is doing something. It's really interesting to see. It's like a community effort, across the whole country.
So it was my place where I usually walked after Russia invaded Ukraine. This place closed for climbing, but it opened for taking refugees.
That's actually a really good idea. Holy shit! Yeah, there's also many matches.
What genre would you pick?
Do you want some question for him?
Yeah, sure.
Watch
What's
the
your
new
name?
Overwatch 2 videos. Sojourn gameplay trailer.
Do you like to climb?
Покушай, потом уехай и сюда приехай.
What's your favorite animal?
Mason?
Mason? So he have a cat called Mason.
Oh, that's
Mason. Mason. All right. Mason's a little bit camera shy. What do you want to do when you grow up?
Oh, it's so cute though.
А потом полицейским. Я хотел маме купить машину, когда вырасту.
He want to buy a car for his mother and to himself.
Oh, that's awesome.
И я буду сам ехать.
Меня зовут Ольга, мы приехали из города Бахмут, Донецкой области. Мы с вечера собрались и уже до крайней точки Львов.
What is it? A Scottish fold, Irish fold, whatever?
Посмотрим, будет видно.
Would you prefer to return home, or would you like to immigrate into a different country?
Хотелось бы вернуться домой. Естественно, мы скучаем по дому. Как развернутся все эти события, и будет ли дома, будет ли куда возвращаться, и если действительно будут какие-то сложные ситуации в плане возврата домой. Какое-то время было спокойно в городе. Потом, какой-то день в центр города прилетело сразу несколько ракет. Мне стало страшно за ребенка, за себя, семью, и мы приняли решение выехать.
How do you explain what's going on to your son?
Когда это было далеко от нас, и в комендантский час, и так далее, он видел в городе военных и военную технику. Он задавал вопросы, почему они здесь, не внедрялась в подробности, не вникала.
Do you like staying here?
Мне тут нравится, я тут на канате таком, на матче бегал, прыгал.
Well, I'm glad you were able to bring Mason with you.
Обязательно в любом случае мы бы не оставили его дома без присмотра. Он полноценный член нашей семьи.
Cute.
Out of the more than 4 million people who fled Ukraine,
Don't worry, chat, I know.
2.3 million are now in Poland.
14. Yeah, 14. I came off Kryvyi Rih, it's the center of Ukraine. My little brother and my aunt came to Peremyshel with me.
Hey, hold up, man. Wait. Controller to a iPod or iPhone? How?
Aunt came to Peremyshel with me. And I very scared because my dad is in Kryvyi Rih. Yeah, it's scary situation. Very scary situation.
What do you miss most about home?
My friends, my
Bluetooth.
4 best friends.
Damn.
In Hungary, in Slovenia, in Ireland, and I haven't connected with them.
If you had to pick one friend that you wished you were with right now, which friend would it be?
I think like Dima. In my school, he sit back for me. He is quite funny and he's like, he can smile me, all of them. I want to hear his jokes of teachers and like, I want to usual life.
Oh shit.
Декілька днів тому приходило по 6 потягів, і можна легко порахувати, що кожний потяг вміщував по 3 тисячі осіб.
What do you think is the biggest challenge that refugees face whenever they get from Ukraine to Poland?
Така, що люди приїжджають в чужу державу і не можуть зорієнтуватися. Кожен боїться за своє життя, за своїх дітей. Дуже дивно те, що, наприклад, українці в Російській Федерації живе коло більше 5 мільйонів осіб всебічного освітлення цієї війни, і тому рахують, що російська армія робить правильно.
In Russia, Vladimir Putin's approval rating is soaring despite his disastrous invasion of Ukraine.
It's now above 80%.
Киев никто не бомбит, я этому не верю.
I have to close it for like a little bigger.
Напасть на Украину.
Invade Ukraine, no,
Every day, Russian state television accuses the West of fake news over Ukraine.
Это Зеленский все делает. И американцы.
Я за Путина. Я хочу вам показать. Я за Путина.
So you want to show some photos?
One of their claims is that the bodies in these
then now there's a bunch more, man. More again.
Apparently dead bodies were placed there by Ukrainian
in the street?
radicals, as they're called, or
while this guy is talking over it.
I think I've seen this before. What is this flyer right here?
So ATOB Azov.
No, he's talking to some guy about some picture. Looks like something.
Azov battalion is
guys, 8 more seconds to
neo-fascist
chilling.
battalion here in Ukraine. They've been going since the start of the revolution, so 2014.
The group was
Some
known
weird
to
flag
have
and whatnot.
ties to neo-Nazi movements, and its leader was even quoted once as saying Ukraine's purpose was to, quote, lead the white races of the world.
To Russian President Vladimir...
Wait, the what? What was that?
To Russian President Vladimir Putin, their far-right politics, a justification to claim that Ukraine needs to be denazified.
Not to say that they're not there, they're fighting right now in Mariupol. You know, they've been basically defending that city along with the Ukraine Marines. But they make out like that's everybody and everybody believes in it, sort of thing. There's a real problem where people either like just deny it exists or they emphasize on it too much. And really, they don't have much influence like politically. So, you know, when Russia was saying they're a Nazi junta, it's like, well, then they're the worst one that ever happened, because Zelensky, who was a Jew, some of his family died in the Holocaust under the Nazis, he got 73% of the vote in a country of 44 million. I think what you have to do is look at Russia. So Russia has a much more serious Nazi problem. And there's a lot of evidence that they're connected to the FSB, Russian internal intelligence services. So they have a problem.
Guys, this is kind of political. Don't really know about this shit.
Should we go to a shelter or something?
Yeah, we should probably go to a shelter, yeah. If we want to get a look at the other side of things that isn't reported as much, we could go and talk to the anarchists. They're doing aid. They're taking stuff all over Ukraine. They're not making a big noise about it, but they're doing it not just to anarchist groups, to any soldiers that need it, you know. So that's another part of this thing.
Before the war, I worked as a tour guide in a history museum.
Wait, it's a what? I don't understand this. Anarchists run aid.
Before the war, I worked as a tour guide in a history museum. 10-20 kilometers from Bucha, Irpin areas.
What?
I used to cycle in that areas a lot. It's fucked up. If Russians occupy it, they will kill off every politically active person, no matter of his political views. The side which really needs denazifying right now, in my opinion, is Russia.
Why are, Nazis fighting with leftists on the front lines?
If the fight is lost, there will be no one left. No right wing, left wing, it will be eradicated.
Ну і власне в них достатньо ресурсів для того, щоб розповсюджувати цю фейкову інформацію на весь світ, і в тому числі є багато західних медіа.
Yeah, isn't anarchy when there's no government or like a organization where it's just like it's like
І прислуховуються до Росії.
The Kremlin views Tucker Carlson's commentary as, quote, essential in its wartime messaging strategy. That is according to a...
Guys, I don't want to be political, Jeff, but how can you be an anarchist if you live in a country that has a government? How does that work? How does that work?
Leaked 12-page memo from a Russian government agency to the Russian media.
What is this really about? Why do I hate Putin so much? Has Putin ever called me a racist? Did he manufacture a worldwide pandemic that wrecked my business and kept me indoors?
Oh, it's the ideology, it's the goal. Okay, I get it. Or their goal anyway.
Does he eat dogs? Is he making fentanyl? These are fair questions, and the answer to all of them is
What?
no. Vladimir Putin didn't do any of that.
Putin is doing the right thing. He's taken
What? He said what?
Christianity, pandemic that wrecked my
I'm confused.
So much.
What did he
Has
listen
Putin
to?
ever called me a racist? Did he manufacture a worldwide pandemic that wrecked my business and kept me indoors for 2 years? Is he trying to snuff out Christianity? Does he eat dogs? Is he making fentanyl? These are fair questions, and the answer to all of them is no. Vladimir Putin didn't do any of that.
Putin is doing the right thing. He's taken out...
Guys, what is he talking about? Who asks these questions? How are they fair? Nobody asked this.
Syrian mafia?
It's not an invasion. They can easily fake a war.
Ну це просто весело, це типу як будь-які інші фейк-ньюс.
So what are the most important items that you need right now?
Helmets and bulletproof vests, certain kinds of medicine.
Потім речі, які дозволяють там не замерзнути, типу спальників, одягу, карематів і так далі. Теж те, що може знадобитися як цивільним, так і на фронті.
Interesting. Well, that was a different type of Channel 5, but it was interesting. I enjoyed it. It was interesting. Nice perspective. Chill. Okay.